So hello everyone, it's really late here, but when I got home today after watching the Avengers, I have a lot of comments telling me you have to go and watch Attack on Titan trailer, right? You have to go and watch and react to Attack on Titan Season 3, so I was like, okay, let's do it. It's really late here right now, so I'm going to do the short I want to do, and there goes a message, whatever. But yeah, so I will try to not spoil in the beginning. I will try to, I will do my reaction, right? I might say that's stupid, so that's a warning for you if you are an animal watcher. But then I will, after I watch the trailer, I will go through it and I will give some of my, okay, this is his scene, this scene, and so on, right? Like I like to do with openings and trailers, so I will go and analyze it, right, and try to, figure out what his scene is, right, and what character and so on. So yeah, in later half of the video, so I will do then it will be spoiled definitely after like 5 or so minutes here. So anyway, let's start watching it together here. Let's put it on. There we go, and let's go 3, 2, 1, and go. Hello, oh yeah. Yeah, it's clearly one of the best characters, Kenny. Yeah. Levi. Yeah, Season 3, here we go. Yeah. It's is that a new gear? I think so. Man, Chris is very important to watch. Yes. Oh yeah, it's King. He said this would be way better than in the manga, personally. He said Hashima is like, I fixed the stuff that failed last time. Yeah, I was like, I redone it better now. There we go. Oh, Aaron. Aaron is super important. Jean, the best character, Jean! Come on. Jean is the best character, come on. It's a lot of fighting. Kenny! Yeah, there we go, the last part I can. Okay, very short. Thought it was gonna be longer, to be honest. Thought it was gonna be longer and give everyone's hype. 7:52. So how many days that left? Yeah, so about 3 months then. 7:52, yeah. Well, okay, so it definitely didn't show that much. I mean, I think this scene here, generally right, there is sound effect in there. That's definitely. So that's yeah. So this scene here, right? This is of course the big thing. So yeah, anyway, okay. So I'm gonna spoil now. Okay, this is okay. So I'm going to like actual spoilers now. So you've been warned, right? So clearly, that seems to be very, very hyped here, right? The fight, of course, with Levi and Kenny, which is, of course, his uncle, right? Yeah. So that's gonna be a big thing, I feel. The opening, the trailer here definitely focuses a lot of that, right? It's a lot of that in this trailer here, for sure. We have the king there, but I mean, in the beginning, already, right? Which looks really badass. Here in the beginning, it's already, right? Yeah, I love this scene here. In the beginning, when he's like, yo, Levi! Yo, kiddo! And then, of course, he jumps off here, right? It's like, yeah, you growing up yet? So you probably can figure it out, though. Yeah, you probably can figure out pretty much from this trailer alone. That's what there is to do. But yeah, that is one of my favorite characters of the manga. I didn't have a YouTube channel back then when I read this thing. It's quite way back, right? It's like 50, 60. So yeah, it's like 4 or 5 years back. It is 4 years back, right? I'm saying. But actually, my absolutely favorite character from this whole arc is definitely Kenny, by far. So there's a lot. So I like it in the sense to focus a lot on Kenny. He is the best character, I think, and his relationship with the king, right? Or it's like, before the king gets the power. How is it? Sorry if I say it incorrectly now, but he knows the king, right? That he gets up there and then he sees him change and so on. And we see from his perspective, and kind of learns how the Titan power kind of change you and so on, right? I think that's actually one of the greatest part of this arc, definitely. So I like it a lot to focus on Kenny. He's clearly the most balanced character, and also, in my opinion, one of the best written characters. The whole his loyalty and also generally kind of what he sees, all right. So that's really hype. That is really hype for me. It's really. I was tired. Sorry, I'm tired. It's like 2 a.m. here. So that's why I'm less hyped than I should be. But that was really cool for me. I love that it's a lot focused on Kenny. Otherwise, we have the king here, right? Yeah, we have the king at this scene. It's kind of like, yeah, it's a lot of king scenes. Of course, it's the rebellion arc, one of the least popular arc. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it either. In the manga, I think it's okay. I don't think it's like bad. But I do agree that I feel it's kind of like yeah. So I've actually kind of seen the anime because Hashim, he said that we have fixed the issues we had with the manga. Maybe the thing is that season 2 was season 2 in my opinion. It wasn't bad. It was pretty well adapted for the mangas, or manga didn't that time. Yeah, you know, we had some bad pacing in some parts, but otherwise pretty good. But season 1 was really good compared to the manga. In my opinion, yeah, in my honest opinion, the anime of Titan is much better than the manga. Season 1, much better. The change the order of the characters. Aaron's power getting revealed much later, and so on. I think that is much superior in the anime. I mean, like a lot. The scene where they're surrounded by cannons going up this house after it's formed, that is so badly drawn in the manga. That looks like 10 times better in the anime at least. But also, given that that's like chapter maybe like 5 or 6 or so in the manga, maybe a little later, but it's at least before chapter 10. So that was like his beginning, right? He started drawing pretty much. I mean, as you know, professionally, I suppose, probably draw of course earlier, but like as at the rate of Attack on Titan. So it's understandable that that did not look as good as his art currently. When he's like 10 years later, he's of course a much better artist. That makes a lot of sense. So that is reasonable. So the anime did a lot more justice, right? Probably what he imagined. But he started out, so he wasn't like that good. And it's very noticeable. The anime is so much better in season 1 in a lot of aspects, but mainly the order and the narrative changes, but also quality. So I'm hoping that the season 3 will also have that, of course. But more scenes, it's like Aaron fighting. Definitely a lot of Kenny and which I love, yeah. Krista, yeah. And it's a lot of Krista, of course. It's a lot of Krista. You know, good girl Krista, right? Yeah, it's a lot of Krista there. I like Krista. I never disliked Krista or her story. I know a lot of people kind of feel even about it. I kind of like her as a character. She's a cool character. She's a great, you know, in my opinion, noble person, right? She just like, you know, she fights in the lead in the front and so on. It's pretty sweet. I do wish though one thing, unrelated to the whole trailer, but I do wish they try it out for once with the Aaron and her together. Maybe they can, you know, use the Titan power for some reason. That I always wish would happen in the manga, but otherwise I kind of like the whole story here. Ymir is gone now, right? It's gonna be about her with the wall cut and so on. Actually, it's quite good there in the ending scene there. It's gonna be really hype here. The ending when she gets there with Aaron and so on in the basement. So it's so yeah, it's definitely interesting. Good girl Krista, but I wish I showed more. I wish I showed more. This definitely like a teaser trailer. I think you should show more here. I mean, I just don't want to spoil, even though they're really heavily showing Ken here. But I think you can maybe have more of the wall cut, in my opinion. Yeah, more of the wall cut. And one thing I would love to see is opening, which I feel is lacking completely. I'm sorry if I just look here because I have my mouse on the side. One thing I feel this opening completely lacks is Jean, for once, more Jean. He's in the opening, but more Jean. But one thing I do really feel, which I honestly feel lacking in the opening is, trailer, is the daughter, right? Yeah, the daughter of the family. You know, the one that Aaron kind of like has the memory. So Aaron is starting, because there is scenes with Aaron remembering as a woman, right? And he's like, I'm brushing his hair, and he's like, what? I'm a lady now, and he started getting his sister, or not his sister, but you know, like kind of how do you call it, power in her in weird way, yeah, and so on. But anyway, he's getting her sister, I mean, yeah, but he's kind of he's like his sister in a way. He remembers like the weird relationship she had with Historia, right? And he's like, we are sisters now, and it's like weird, yeah. That is really good. I think in the manga, I think that's really good actually, and I think she should have been shown here in the trailer. The daughter of the Rice family, yeah, the Diaz family, and so on. Yeah, that thing, probably, in my opinion, should be shown a little bit. Not as a grand thing, right? But back a little bit. She could have been shown every now and then, probably, in my opinion. What more is it? I would say Mikasa maybe a little more. Not so much Levi. I want to show more that. I want to show more of the wall. I probably mentioned it already, but I also would have used more of the wall cult. Maybe a little more of like the seeds. Maybe showing some of the inside of the wall, right? You know, one thing I could be mad, which I am actually surprised they didn't do, even though it would be a big spoiler, is showing the last title, right? Showing the title transformation of the king, that kind of thing. I think that could be shown here a little bit. Not like you should explosion, right? So we know that, well, so they're happening more than they could. That could be something which it would be kind of spoilery. But I think that could be something. So anyway, I hope you turn off the video if you didn't have spoilers, because I spoiled pretty much everything now. So, but I said I was gonna do, yeah. I mean, I got home late now. I saw people wanted me to react, right, and I was like, okay, it's only like 50 reactions up, right, on YouTube, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna react, but I'm gonna do a spoiler reaction, and I'm gonna talk about just what I see here, right, yeah. Bam, 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 yeah. Kenny, awesome. So I'm gonna spoil the reaction. So that is what it is. So sorry if I spoiled for you, but yeah.